I can't believe it's happening again! I'm trapped in Disney World! Sage has created a list of challenges that I have to complete before I'm allowed to leave Disney's Hollywood studios. If I miss any of the challenges, I have to spin the punishment wheel.
But if you get the challenge right, then I have to spin the punishment wheel.
Oh, that's fun!
And exciting!
That incentivizes using my noggin. I think today might be the day, kids.
Did you use your noggin?
Yeah!
Made it to Toy Story Land for your first challenge.
Oh, look, it's a big pencil.
Oh yeah! Oh, remember those? Do you remember those eraser caps?
Get yourself a number 2 or else your Scantron isn't gonna read and you'll fail the test. Did you miss that?
Hey.
I'm gonna put that on tape right now. Okay, good, it's a number 2 because you gotta make sure you have a number 2 pencil when you do your Scantron test or you'll get all the answers wrong. Sage, why are we at Toy Story Mania?
Well, first off, don't worry, I got us lightning lane.
This video has a budget.
Any video with me has a budget. This challenge is called Midway Master. Now, I need you to get 150,000 points or higher to become a Midway Master.
Is that the raccoon? I don't know what that means. I can't remember anything I've gotten in the past. All I can remember is that my arm hurts every time I ride this ride.
Yes.
Ooh, but the queue is beautiful.
We're at Toy Story Mania, which is an arcade-style game. It is totally 3D, where you and your person next to you, and in fact your entire vehicle, compete to have the highest score. It is Midway-style game, so if you're familiar with a carnival, it's the ring toss, or shooting rockets, or popping balloons. We're starting today off a tad easy. Typically, Breedlove gets around 150, so we'll see if he's on his game today.
One of the not great things about using the lightning lane for Toy Story Mania is you completely miss the amazing potato head animatronic. Now, am I telling you to wait in a long line only to see this animatronic? No, because you could peek your head in and see him here. But if you do choose to go standby and wait in the standby queue, you're gonna get a show. Here they are. This is the controversial question. Do I follow Quincy's advice and play this game without the glasses? I feel like I wish there was a poll that could be put up right now where everybody could vote and tell me what to do because I have no idea.
That's why there's a comment section.
I know, but I need it now. I need real-time updates. Can we just do this as a live feed?
Did you ever play that game when you were a kid in Instant Pants?
No, but it happened to me when I went camping once.
Both equally as entertaining.
Do I follow Quincy's advice and go without the glasses?
I think you should follow your heart. What is your heart telling you right now?
Do it without the glasses.
Okay, here we
I'm
go.
putting down my phone and I'm playing this game
All right,
for
do
real.
it. Do it. I was punished. You're punished. I'm punished. You were behind for so long.
Punished. You got best in vehicle.
I did get best in vehicle.
Guess what? In this game, that means nothing. Well, what do you have to say, Sage?
Good job. You by 20,000 points.
Yeah.
You completed that challenge.
Always remember to drop off your glasses. Thanks, Quincy, for the constant reminder. And also, thank you, Quincy, for the tip about not wearing the glasses. I think it takes away an element of distraction. It adds an element of complication because you see double of everything. But I like it.
I think it helps me, but...
To wear the glasses?
To wear the glasses because I'm more focused.
Okay, well, this is up to you now. In the comments, let us know.
Let us
Do
know.
you follow Quincys' advice and skip the glasses on Toy Story Mania? Or do you follow Sage's sage advice?
And wear them and focus on the singular thing.
Focus. Jesse's. You'll exit Toy Story Mania into this really awesomely themed store called Jesse's Toy Box. And you can buy things that are Toy Story themed and then walk out here, which used to be the queue to get into Toy Story Mania. That's why this is so awesomely themed, but yet a little different from all the new stuff.
Now, can we talk about your tip real quick?
Yes.
Can we talk about your tip about not doing the practice round at all?
Yes.
Okay, so my suggestion is to not tire yourself out during the practice round.
Yes.
But to do 1 or 2 or 3
Okay.
aims, just because.
To calibrate. You think the system, do you think the system calibrates itself based on
No,
that?
But I do think sometimes the sensors move because it's such a very active game.
Yeah.
So, for example, my blaster was shooting lower than it typically would.
Okay, that's great, but when you follow Quincys' advice and you don't wear the glasses, you can't see anything anyway, so it doesn't matter!
Oh my God.
That's right under the Slinky Dog Dash track, you've got to press the punishment wheel.
All right, I've got a punishment wheel with some old punishments and some new ones.
Okay, how old?
Since the very first video. Go watch when I trapped Breedlove in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, classic.
A classic punishment. All right, here we go. It says sing, which means we have to find an attraction and sing the theme song of the attraction in front of it. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we'd spend together lives within my heart. When she loved me. It's gorgeous.
Well, that was lovely.
Oh,
And admittedly, it was a nice moment, Sage.
It was.
In this day of punishments and challenges and trappedness.
Entrappedness, but we're gonna head into Galaxy's Edge,
Your home planet.
my home planet. We're gonna head
Batu.
to Batu. We're gonna head to Galaxy's Edge to do an old challenge that people love it so much. They said you got to do this challenge. Are you choked up by the emotion?
I'm so excited. What could it be?
This is an old challenge that people said they love it so much. We have to do it again. This time we're doing it in space.
I love space.
Galaxy's Edge is where you're going to find all of your Star Wars themed attractions, entertainment, merch, and it's really an immersive land. You really feel like you've stepped inside of a movie from Star Wars. Now, in the timeline of Star Wars, it takes place between movies 8 and 9. Now, according to Disney, the First Order has taken up a post here in Batu. They are on the search for resistant scum, because the Supreme Leader is here and he will not stop until he finds that scavenger girl, Rey. But we're not here for just Star Wars entertainment and lore.
Huh?
Are you ready for a blind taste test?
Oh, I love a blind taste. Disney's Hollywood Studios is truly a park full of luggage. There's luggage on Sunset Boulevard. There's like a prop photo op luggage there that you can take a picture sitting next to or on, and then they bring out luggage at Tower of Terror in front, out there on Sunset Boulevard that you can pose in front of with some of their bellhops. And now I'm discovering all of this luggage here in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So, the moral of the story is, if you are a luggage enthusiast, you've got to come to Disney's Hollywood Studios. You heard it here first, kids.
So this is the milk stand here on Batu in Galaxy's Edge, and then it has the fan favorite blue and green milk. Now, the lore is, it's basically the milk of a bantha, which is a Star Wars creature, and the green milk is the milk of a siren. And I don't mean like the pretty sirens, like the Little Mermaids. I mean, they're Star Wars creature sirens. You actually can get the blue milk with rum and the green milk with tequila. I don't typically recommend it. If you're going to get an alcoholic beverage, I would go somewhere else for this. But try it anyway, just to say that you had the blue and green milk here in Galaxy's Edge, and mobile ordering is available. Okay, So the goal is for you to correctly identify the blue and green milk, each one obviously separately.
Okay.
And you do not know which one I'm going to hand you first.
No.
Both of these are fan favorites. So the blue milk is probably more highly favored, would you say?
Yes.
All right.
Green
So
milk is more popular, but green milk people, you got a special place in my heart because you're different.
all right. How do you want to hold this? Okay. Yep.
Would you like? Why don't you feed it to me? Just
I don't.
To be safe.
I don't know if I can feed it to you. Should I get a straw and feed it to you like a straw?
Just put it up to my lips.
But you're.
It's okay. I'm ready to drink it.
I don't know if you can. It's on your hat.
It's okay. This is designed. It's easily washed.
I'm just gonna.
It's repellent.
Okay.
It repels most people and things.
All right.
Okay, I'm going with a solid green milk on that.
You think that one's green milk? Why? Breedlove.
Yes. Are you ready to feed me?
I asked you why, and you went radio silent.
Wait. That's definitely blue milk.
You want to take off your hat?
Yep.
You're correct. You did it. Good job. Again.
What is it? Sing?
We're gonna go in front of attraction and then sing.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, that's cute. See, okay, all right. I don't know. We're in Galaxy's Edge. I guess I could do the Star Wars theme, but
A little John Williams never heard.
That's all right. Dun, 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 dun. We are standing in front of Doc Ondar's, which is a place you can get lightsabers and Kyber Crystals. How familiar are you with Kyber Crystals?
Not at all, but I want to point out that this is called Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities,
Yes.
as opposed to a Den of Iniquities. So for those of you who know what a Den of Iniquity is, that's pretty funny to find in Walt Disney World.
Sure.
Even though this isn't that, it's a Den of Antiquities.
Yes.
It is a words joke.
But this is where you're gonna find the antiquities that
Yes.
were gathered.
Treasures. Gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
Who's its and whatnots galore. The Kyber crystals are actually
crystals.
what power a Jedi's lightsaber. They're basically formed based on the Jedi's like aura as they're becoming a Jedi. But I had each of the AllEars cast members, including Cassie from Disney Food Blog, take a quiz to find out what their Kyber crystal color would be. And I need you to guess. All right, so you're looking for 6 different Kyber crystals.
Oh.
So that's you.
Is everyone different?
No.
So some people have the same color.
Yes. So it's you, me, Quincy, Emma, Fry, and Cassie from DFB.
Wow, that's a lot of Kyber crystals.
All right, so there's blue,
Yeah.
which stands for justice and truth.
Okay.
There's green, which stands for growth and harmony.
Okay.
There's red, which stands for strength and determination. Purple, which stands for royalty and wisdom. And yellow is for hope and goodness. And you can ask me these.
Okay.
You can ask me these
I'm
at any
gonna
time.
say yellow.
No, we're gonna go inside. You got to pick them out. And as you can see, the antiquities here are real. So many different props and sets and creature heads and just different things from different Star Wars stories. Different plant life, obviously Doc Ondar himself.
Even if you're not looking to purchase anything, you have to check out this animatronic.
Are you ready?
I have something really important I need to get out of the way
Yes.
in here because I'm never here with anyone else.
Yeah, tell me.
So I need you to come with me over to that cape and I need you to smell it and tell me if it smells like fish to you.
Let's do it.
Vegan leather?
Vegan
I might
leather.
be on the fence about whether this is a
Okay,
good
let's
situation for
sniff
veganism.
some capes.
Okay.
I'm gonna smell it. It's totally fish. It smells
Thank you.
like a fishy, like a salty fish.
So Should we go look at some Kyber Crystals?
We shall.
All right.
Now you need to get all of these right in order to be correct.
So, definitely getting a punishment. At least, do I get a punishment for each one I get wrong?
No.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, that's not true. You might be right on all of them. You don't know.
It's possible. Okay, so I think I'm yellow.
You think you're yellow?
Yeah,
All right.
I pick yellow. And then who should I go with next?
You want to go with me?
Yes.
So remember, so
one that
there's
says royalty.
royalty.
Yes.
That would be purple.
Purple.
Okay.
You're the prince.
I love it.
I think Emma is yellow also.
Okay.
Fry Bucket, I think, is the one that's strength.
Strength. Do you think Fry Bucket is red?
Yes. Fry Bucket is red. I'm gonna go blue for Cassie. Justice and truth.
All right. Now you just
Quincy.
need Quincy.
Okay, so I actually think that Quincy is red also.
All right. Well, let's go. Well, all right. Let's go outside and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So you chose red for Quincy.
Yeah.
Quincy is actually blue.
Yeah.
He's a
that was
blue
the other one I
Kyber
was
crystal,
gonna go
which
for.
is for
Strength and hope.
justice and truth.
Oh yeah. Just say words.
Blue is actually for justice and truth, so that was Quincy.
Word soup.
Um,
Word salad.
Now, and you chose. What did you choose? Oh, you choose yourself for yellow.
Yeah.
Now you're probably right because you would have taken the quiz, so I wasn't going to count this anyway.
Okay.
But when I took the quiz for you and I put in answers, you were actually green.
Okay.
Which is growth and harmony.
Okay. That would be the other one I would choose.
Yeah.
Without taking the test. Like if I just heard the words.
You did get this one right. You chose purple for me, and I was purple.
I love it.
Yes.
I love that I got you right.
You also got this one right. You said Emma is yellow.
Yeah.
Emma was yellow.
Okay. Great.
Fry is also yellow.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, Fry is also hope and goodness.
I love that.
And the other one was Cassie, which you put for blue.
Yeah.
Cassie was also purple, with royalty and wisdom.
I love it.
Good job. But you did not
One. You only got two.
You got two.
That's pretty good.
But now it's time for a punishment.
Yeah.
Ah, how the turns have tables.
Oh, how the times have turned. Get wet.
All right.
Cool.
How do you want to do that here in Hollywood Studios?
The misters in the queues for honestly both Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular and Tower of Terror are so over the top that if you stand in front of one for any period of time, you will get wet.
Well, that actually works out for our next challenge. So let's do let's go to the misters for Indiana Jones.
Did you know that Quincy wrote and recorded a song about the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular?
When she was a
year ago. I want to be an actor in the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. It is fully produced. There is a track. I've been asking her to drop it. She's very coy about it. And I'm like, why are you sitting on this hit? It's a guaranteed hit. It's a banger.
Well, now that you've said it on this video, now
Release the track, Quincy.
now the editors are they're gonna say, hey, can we find this video so we can attach it?
Oh
so
my gosh.
You're gonna have to get wet in the queue from the misters at Indiana Jones. We're actually going to see Indiana Jones because this next challenge is called Indiana Jones Switcheroo. So Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular really goes back to when MGM Studios was around, and it shows you a behind-the-scenes look of how they make these really cool stunt performances within large movies like Indiana Jones. It is approximately a 35-minute show. It is a longer show, but it is totally worth it. It is outdoors. You can eat and drink actually inside the theater. So if you want to get food or beverage before you enter, I always recommend doing that. Now, if you see this show multiple times a day, you will actually see the same actor play different roles for different shows. For safety reasons, at the Epic Stunt Spectacular, there are doubles. So, Indiana Jones has a double, Marion has a double, and the mechanic, also known as the Giant, has a double. They play crew members and different designers and things within the show. I need you
Yes.
to point.
Run on stage.
No, I need
Run
you.
on stage and be Indy.
This
is it. I got it.
This is the moment.
Thank you. I've got my task.
But in actuality, I need you to point out the doubles, the crew members who will later be playing Indiana Jones, Marion, and the Mechanic.
Indiana Jones, Marion, and the Mechanic. And the Mechanic is the really buff guy.
Yeah, he's the guy in scene 3 with the fight with Indiana Jones on the plane.
Okay, so I've got some basic statistics to work with, or some data.
Yeah.
All right, we've got buff guy, kind of short guy, but rough and tumble.
Yeah.
And then lady with a high kick.
Also,
let's do it.
My nickname in college. All right, let's get wet from the misters while we're here.
Okay, I see the one. This is a nice cross section of two misters that I think if I stand here long enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you're sufficiently wet.
I'm literally dripping.
Yeah, I'll give you that. You're good. Good punishment.
It feels too good to leave. I live here now. But I'm truly baffled as to who the mechanic might be, the other mechanic. The only person I can think of is the guy wearing the Hawaiian shirt.
So your final answers are guy in Hawaiian shirt,
the young lady wearing the plaid and the white hat, and also Indiana Jones would be the man in the maroon shirt that I don't see right now.
Photography.
Oh, he was the director of photography?
Yes.
He was holding a coat at one point.
Yeah, well you got it correct.
All of them? All three of them?
Yeah, you got it right. Good
Oh
job.
my gosh! Wow. What are we doing right now?
I'm getting free water because I'm thirsty, and before I have to be punished because you got every one of them right.
Oh my
All
gosh.
the Indiana Jones switcheroos. So free water time. Shall we?
Yeah, we absolutely shall. Just about my favorite part of Disney World anymore. Soft ice. Can't beat it.
Because you were successful, I must spin the punishment wheel.
I know how to pick them.
You do know how to pick them. Here we go.
I'm out.
Time out, which means you have to pick a spot. Which means for a minute,
pick a spot,
you've got to put me in timeout.
I know exactly where I want to go.
Do you?
Yeah, let's get out of here and go to Potato Land. Vacation fun. An original animated short with Mickey and Minnie. That featured a lot of Daisy and Donald too. Well, anyway, the Mickey Shorts Theater is a place that you can come and sit down and cool off in some air conditioning. There's a posted 8 minutes until the next show. We're not going to go in right now, but we are going to go in the exit. Hi! But we're going in here. What I love about the Mickey Shorts Theater is that everything is themed to his shorts. So if you look, there are the buttons of his shorts there, there are the buttons of his shorts there, and all the seats in the theater are Mickey's shorts. So this isn't shorts as in short film. This is themed after Mickey's literal shorts that he wears.
This is the first time since I've been here since I realized that.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Isn't
That's
that
so funny.
Amazing. But one of the Mickey shorts features Potato Land. Actually, it's in this one. There is a full-length short that's all about this. Not a compilation.
Potato lamb.
And they go to this kind of a horrible theme park.
Yeah, it's basically a land based off of Disney World, but it's made out of potatoes.
Yeah, it's like the Upside Down. Like you go to the Upside Down and you experience Disney World, but it's
made out of potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is where I'm.
This is your timeout. You have to sit. No, you can't sit on this stool, but you have to sit in Potato Land.
I'll be very clear. No one is in this room right now, so I'm not taking
a photo op away from anyone.
No.
And in the event someone walks in and wants a photo here, we will absolutely move. How long?
I don't know.
A minute?
Sure.
Okay.
Potato land. Potato land. Potato land. And who can tell when you're lonesome? Slowly backing away. When the day of only time.
Here for a very long time. Oh, choreography?
Potato land. Potato land.
Oh no. Oh
Land.
no.
Potato.
Oh no.
Land.
Did it happen?
Did I lose it?
In Potato Land?
I did.
I think that's the point of Potato Land.
Land.
Do you wear itchy sweaters and go cuckoo?
Potato land.
There's a kick. Okay.
Land.
And there's choreo.
Can I
All right.
be out of timeout now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please. Like, whatever you do, please get out of timeout. May I ask a favor?
Yes.
May I say hi to my friend?
Of course.
Grand Avenue.
Yes.
Gelato Card.
Yes.
This is the #1 spot in Hollywood studios. If you aren't getting Hog, Gelato, and Flavor of the Month, you're not going to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Clearly.
It's the current #1 most iconic treat you can get here. And guess what? It happens to be plant-based.
And they also have a flavor of the month too.
Yeah, and the flavor of the month right now is, the flavor of the month is still mango? Yeah. Okay. So what people have been doing is getting a scoop of mango and a scoop of hog.
Oh.
I don't know. Should we get some kind of? Are you in need of a refreshment?
I just had my water, but if you want a refreshment, I will indulge you.
Watch me eat a scoop of mango and a scoop of hog.
Yes, I will.
Oh
Thank
gosh,
you.
this is it. That is so beautiful. Hog on top, mango on the bottom, and you call it poggers? Poggers. I love it.
I call it that.
This
I'm
is
actually gonna do a cookies and cream, just one scoop. I know.
Sage is
I
doing
know, I'm
it.
doing it.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, Breedlove is over there taking 9,000 pictures of his gelato, his mango and pog gelato. I'm gonna try my cookies and cream. It's okay to stop in the middle of a challenge and get a treat. Even though I've trapped him, doesn't mean it can't be a delightful trapping. I got the cookies and cream gelato because I don't love a fruit-based ice cream usually. I like a good vanilla, chocolate, cookies and cream, those kind of sweeter flavors. More sugary flavors, I suppose. And this is really, really good. It's a vanilla-based gelato with cookie crumbles in there. I cannot do a challenge in Walt Disney World without enjoying myself. Correct.
It is something that unfortunately I'm known for because it leads to losing. But guess what? Maybe I want to be trapped in Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Spoiler alert.
All right, finally I am tasting this combination of Pog and mango together. Video's over now. This challenge is ended. I live in Disney Hollywood Studios and eat all of my meals from the Gelato Card on Grand Avenue. I want this to be the entirety of my life. All I want in life is this. I don't want to work. I don't want to eat other foods. I don't even want to drink water. I said it. No more free ice water. I will drink this gelato.
And we never saw Breedlove again. We took way too long to eat gelato.
That's not a thing.
Well, all right. Well, then I'll just move on to the next challenge right away. And the next challenge is watching Muppet Vision 3D.
Perfect.
Yeah?
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Pay attention. Muppet Vision 3D is one of our favorite 3D shows. It's about a 15-minute show that stars the Muppets, where they experiment with all things 3D, trying to create the ultimate 3D experience for us.
Thanks for leaving me, Sage. Oh my gosh. Hi. I'm so glad they have name tags. And her 3D glasses are bejeweled. They're glittered.
I always recommend looking around during this pre-show room because there are a lot of fun Easter eggs you can find, as well as some great movie props. All the way up there, that's the those are some of the puppets used in the finale. Also, a fun tip if you're ever curious to see how long it's going to be before your show starts, there's a countdown timer all the way to the back right-hand corner of the room.
I've never paid attention to that movie the way I did just now.
Really?
And the theater. I feel like I memorized everything for the short term.
Do you know why?
Why?
That wasn't the challenge.
Oh, really?
No.
I thought...
Come here.
Okay.
So that wasn't the actual challenge, but I hope you were paying attention because the challenge is actually called Muppet Vision starring you. I have a couple script moments from the show.
All right, well, can we go in the shade at least and do this?
Yes.
Watch me fail.
So I need you to finish these Muppet lines correctly in order to complete this challenge.
All right, I got it.
Yeah?
I get it.
All right.
I'm horrified.
So at the beginning of the show,
Oh.
Statler says, hey, look at the guy in the goofy mask. Waldorf says, that's not a mask.
Look at the guy in the goofy mask. That's not a mask. Oh, sorry, lady.
Sorry, lady.
Good job. All right, see, these aren't that bad, but these do get a little harder. Fozzie says, oh yeah? Well, my new 3D act's gonna blank you all with humor.
There's a sight gag involved that I'm trying to remember. It's going to... Is it the pie? It's gonna hit you all. It's gonna whack you all. It's gonna bounce you all. So I'm gonna slap you all. No.
Fozzie's so violent.
My new 3D act's gonna shower you all with humor.
So I'm gonna shower you all with humor
And
because
that's when he does the
thing.
the water out of the flower.
Yes. Sam Eagle says, yes, it's a glorious 3-hour finale.
You got a minute and a half.
You've got 90 seconds. You've got 2 minutes. You've got 1 minute. You've got a minute and a half.
Done. That's it. That's the last.
You got a minute and a half.
Good. And finally, Waldorf says, do we have time to go to the bathroom before the next show?
Catch, old fool. We're bolted to the seats.
Statler says,
I can't. I'm bolted to the floor.
you're so close.
We can't. We're bolted to the chair. These chairs.
You're so close.
We're bolted to these chairs. We can't. We're bolted to the chairs. We can't. We're bolted to the seats.
All right, because you didn't get all the Muppet script questions right.
I'm punished.
All right, so we're gonna spin the punishment wheel. Breedlove. I guess we're singing again, or you're singing this time. Your punishment is you have to go somewhere and sing the theme in front of the attraction.
Well, you missed it because there was a song playing in the entryway to Muppet Vision 3D called The Magic Store.
Uh-huh.
And I stopped in there and sang it and then performed it. And somebody out there loves you.
Well,
So I know that doesn't count,
it does not count.
but I do want you to know that I am owed extra credit for that.
All right, I'll give you the extra
But
credit.
We're headed in the direction of something I'm excited about. I know what you're probably thinking, Sage. That I'm stopping here and I'm gonna sing a Frozen song,
That's what I assumed.
which I do enjoy Frozen.
Because this is the Frozen sing-along.
This is the Frozen sing-along and it would make sense. But just beyond the Hyperion Theater, here at the very end of Hollywood Boulevard, is the Chinese Theater, which houses a little ride I like to call Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And there is an original song.
Oh, they're filming.
They're filming. So we're actually not the only crew
Clearly not.
on site today. Are we ready?
Oh, we're ready.
All right, so I want you to remember while I'm singing this song that this is the way my voice normally sounds.
Typically,
okay?
right.
All right, are you ready?
Oh, ready.
1, 2, A 1, 2, 3. Nothing can stop us now.
Oh.
I'll tell you how. We're gonna
Make it happen. Let's take a ride and spend the day in the countryside. Can't stop us now. That Broadway. Was so good. So
glad I got my voice back.
good. Thank goodness. But it is time.
Yes.
It is that time for every time I trap you.
One man's dream.
No.
Oh, okay.
But close, because it's time for the Walt Disney Presents game show. Na 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 na, come on down. Na na na. Watch Last to Leave and Price is Right game show. So what's gonna happen is
You were plugging, and I was jamming.
a jam
In
plug.
harmony.
A jam plug.
In harmony.
So what's going to happen is I'm actually going to go in there and I'm going to retrieve a question.
Yes.
I'm going to come back out.
So you're gonna see something.
I'm going to see something.
Get a thing.
Get a question.
And bring it out to me.
Mhm.
So you're breaking the glass.
I'm
Go for Walt's desk if you're gonna do it.
No, I'm going to get a quote or a fact or something. I'm going to get a question,
Okay.
and then I'm going to come back out.
Yes.
And then you have to find the answer. Walt Disney Presents is basically a museum exhibit for Walt Disney, where you learn all about Walt Disney's beginnings and how Disney World, Disneyland, all of this kind of came to be, what different cities and towns inspired some of the lands here at Walt Disney World and Disneyland. It's always important to remember that Disney World, even though he says it started with a mouse, it did start with a man, meaning Walt Disney. At the very end of Walt Disney Presents, there's the Walt Disney Theater. And that's where One Man's Dream is playing. Sometimes it's not One Man's Dream. Sometimes they alternate with a sneak peek for a new movie coming out. All right, we will start closer to the back of the exhibit. There are these models of the Hollywood Tower Hotel and the Spaceship Earth. All the way in the back, it talks about the Tree of Life model, which is just a picture of the Tree of Life model, but it actually has some verbiage on here. I'm going to ask Breedlove how many stories and how many hand-carved animals are on the Tree of Life. The answers are right here. So let's go tell Breedlove.
Well, look who it is.
All right, so you will have approximately 5 minutes to either tell me the answer or to find the answer.
All right.
The answer, but the question is,
Yeah.
I need the exact stories, how tall it is, stories, and how many exact hand-carved animals there are on the Tree of Life.
Okay. Be right back. Oh my gosh.
All right, wait, hold on. All right, your time starts now.
I know exactly where this is.
Hey, you got 5 minutes.
I spend a lot of time in Walt Disney Presents. So I'm gonna take us right there. Tree of Life model. It features over 325 hand-carved animals that appear to be growing out of the roots of the bark of the tree. The inside of the massive trunk. Okay, what is the other thing we need? How tall it is?
How many stories?
14 story.
Good job. That's time. So we did have to start a little easier. Now we're gonna look at something, just gonna up the stakes a little bit. So this is all about the Mickey Mouse Club. And here's a quote that I really found interesting when Walt was talking about, finding the Mouseketeers. He says, "I don't want kids that blow trumpets while they're tap dancing. I just want ordinary kids." Are you ready for your next question?
I was born ready.
All right, your next question is, Walt famously said, "I don't want kids that do these two things. I just want ordinary kids." What were those two things?
I think this is gonna be Mickey Mouse Club related. So I'm gonna take you over to that, because when you say you don't want kids, I think you're talking about casting. I think this is it.
You're interested in seeing this 15-minute film? Please make your way down to the end of the corridor and make a right at our wish center.
That's not it.
Guests traveling with any
Mickey Mouse
ECPs or
Club.
wheelchairs will
I don't want
enter the
kids that blow
center
trumpets
here.
while they're tap dancing.
Once you enter the
I
select any available row.
just want ordinary kids.
Guests traveling with ECPs.
Not
Isn't that
bad.
crazy?
You're
How
killing
long
it.
was that?
That was 50 seconds.
50 seconds.
That's not bad.
I'm really good at casting
I
things.
thought it was up in I thought it was up in the stakes here. Clearly, I have to go harder.
I'm sorry.
All right, you know what? I have to give you a really hard
There are
one now
only so many things in here.
that you haven't looked at.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's already come to this. I think I'm gonna have to get up the big guns. So this is a miniature diorama of Granny's cabin from 1949. It was hand built by Walt Disney himself. So this diorama was based on a scene from So Dear to My Heart. I'm gonna ask him to find a scene based on So Dear to My Heart.
Hello, Ruthless Taskmaster.
I had to pull out the big guns for this one.
Okay, well.
All right, I need you to find something
Okay.
based on a scene
Yep.
from the Disney movie So Dear to My Heart.
That's really funny and good. I don't know that off the top of my head, so.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's do it. Love to
Oh, the multiplane camera.
multiplane camera. I don't know what.
The old mill. Not the old mill.
Yeah. She's trapped in the old.
She's the Old Valley Mall. Ruff.
Oh, the old. Yeah. Fantasia sound. Fantasia. So dear to my heart. Okay, so I know this as Granny's cabin. That's why I skipped it when I first passed it. But hand built by Walt. I mean, can you imagine? Walt built this.
Yeah, I know, but again, it's based on the scene from
this.
the movie.
Walt Disney.
So Dear to My Heart.
I can't.
With 20 seconds to spare, you guys.
Sometimes 20 seconds to spare, and all I can think about is the fact that Walt Disney himself built this sweet model, hand built by Walt Disney himself. This animated diorama was based on a scene from So Dear to My Heart and was an early attempt at dimensional storytelling. It also helped to inspire the concept for Disneyland Park 4 years later. How nice to be able to come here and see this.
Absolutely.
It's like Hollywood Studios, awesome. We get to see something cool like this, and I got it with 20 seconds to spare, which is pretty awesome. Is that the last one? Or is that
That's
the last one? I got them all.
Got them all. Good job.
Thank you. And you know what that means? What goes up must go down. Spinning wheel round and round. Spin that wheel, Sage. Oh, act out Fantasmic. There we go. Oh my gosh, I love. This is an old one.
It is an old one.
I love it.
I'm gonna act out Fantasmic, but luckily I only have two. I've got. I get to do my own abridged version.
Okay.
So, welcome to Fantasmic. Tonight, our friend and host Mickey Mouse uses his vivid imagination to create magical imagery for all to enjoy. An elevator, and the star comes, just like that helicopter. Now you will deal with me and all the powers of my imagination. Oh no! Hit it, Breedlove.
Some imagination, huh?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh God. I need a drink. Breedlove, are you ready for your final challenge?
I am, but I'm a little sad. I don't think I want to be released.
I've got a couple questions
Okay.
before we get into it.
I'm ready.
All right, now there are two single rider lines. Which one do you think is fastest?
From my own personal experience without data, that Rock and Roller Coaster is the longer wait, and that the faster wait is over at Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
So my third question, how many times do you think someone could do Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run with single rider before someone does one time on Rock and Roller Coaster single rider?
3.
3? and now we're gonna test it out.
All right, am I going there?
You tell me. Do you want to see if Rock and Roller Coaster will be quicker? Or do you want to do potentially 3 times at Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run?
I really get to choose?
You get to choose.
May I do coaster?
You want to do coaster?
Yeah.
Yes.
When Rock and Roller Coaster opened in 1999, there was no bigger rock band on the planet than Aerosmith. This was a huge get for Disney World to have a band with such star power as Aerosmith. They were the kings of MTV. Their videos were like movies. Their songs are epic anthems. And this ride was like the coolest thing to happen basically since Michael Jackson did Captain EO, in terms of like a music superstar joining forces with Disney to create an attraction.
Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is a motion simulator attraction where you were put in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon itself. Yes, the incredible spaceship from Star Wars that made the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. In this attraction, you are each assigned a different role: engineer, gunner, and pilot. And it is more of a video game than a simulation because you actually decide what happens to your ship. I have to do single rider, do the entire attraction, and go on a loop 3 times. I have to do the single rider attraction 3 times before Breedlove can do 1 go around on Rock and Roller Coaster on that single rider. If I do at least 3 runs before he is off the ride, then that means he wins. But if he is successful and for some reason something happens where he's quickly escorted on Rock and Roller Coaster and he completes his 1 go around before I do mine 3 times, that means Breedlove loses.
All right, there's some signage about single riders. Parties will be separated to experience this attraction. Wait time may be as long as the standby queue. They're even putting up signs warning you about it now. So pay attention to that sign. It is definitely true. But if you are truly a single rider, like I am right now, then you might as well get in the single rider line because it most likely won't be longer than the standby queue. I think you have a better chance of it being shorter than being longer. Maybe a better chance of it being shorter than being the same length as the standby queue, because we are buzzing along here and the door that we're entering does cut through a little bit closer to the pre-show, but we'll see what happens.
Heading to the single rider line. It's currently a 5-minute wait, which is crazy. Hi there, single rider. Awesome, huh?
Pick your job for you.
Thank you. She said, "Oh, that's she said. We pick your job for you." Yes, yeah, that is one of the things about the single rider line. You don't really get to choose if you're the engineer or the pilot. Well, likely because you're on your own. They're trying to, and the engineers are the last to be filled because they're at the back of the ship. Single rider people will likely be the engineers.
Well, the single rider line continues on the other side of the pre-show, and we also had our own special balcony to watch the pre-show. So everything about this is going very, very fast. I haven't looked at the timer yet. I'm scared to look because I'm terrified we have already lost this.
Took 10 minutes. And I got a message from Breedlove saying that he was about to board.
It took me all of a little over 10 minutes to get through the single rider line for Rock and Roller Coaster, and now I'm done.
Which just shows how unpredictable the single rider lines can be here at Disney World. And typically the single riders line for Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is pretty standard. It's always pretty quick. I've never waited for more than 5-10 minutes tops. But notoriously, Rock and Roller Coaster, that single rider is often the same exact weight as the standby line. What this means though is that Breedlove is wrong, and that it's punishment time. Let it go, let it go. Don't wanna be anymore. Let it go, let it go. Your perfect girl is gone. Here I stand, light of day. Let the storm rage on. Cold never bothered me anyway.
If you liked this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch where I trap Breedlove in Epcot.
Why do I keep getting trapped in places?
99 Pencils walk into a bar.
Okay.
The bartender says, "Hey, you can't be in here, Pencils." And the Pencil's like, "Come on, man, we'll be real quick." And the bartender's like, "Why? How do I know you'll be so quick?" Pencils say, "Because we're here just to do number 2.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was gonna say I've got 99 pencils, but a Dixon Ticonderoga ain't one.
99 Pencils walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, you Pencils, you can't be in here." And the Pencils are like, "Hey, please, bartender, I really want to come in here. It's been a long day, and I really just want to come in here and have a drink." And the bartender says, "Hey, Pencils, get to the point."
Whoa! Okay, well that was really cool. I'll see you later, Sam. Hey, see you next time. I'll pencil you in.
Oh, okay.
Bye.